You ever have a moment where someone asks you a question, right, and your brain just leaves the room? You know the answer, you're qualified, you're competent, you're clear. But under pressure, your mind goes blank, your throat tightens, and you start talking in circles, or worse, you freeze. If you've ever walked out of a meeting replaying everything you wish you had said, this is for you. If you've ever stumbled through your words and felt stupid, even though you are anything but, this is for you. If you've ever felt like your intelligence disappears the moment the stakes rise, this is for you. Stay with me because today I'm about to change the way your brain operates under pressure. You're not bad at speaking on the spot. You're not slow, you're not awkward, you're not unprepared. You are undertrained, and pressure, especially in today's AI-accelerated, fast-moving leadership landscape, exposes every gap in your mental training. But that ends today, because in this episode, I'm going to teach you how to think faster and talk smarter in any room, any meeting, any moment, even when the pressure is suffocating. Hi, Unbreakable Leaders. I'm Pav Lertjitbanjong, courage decision scientist and leadership coach. For 23 years inside top billion-dollar brands, I watched leaders crumble, hesitate, or rise when pressure hit, and I became obsessed with understanding why. And what I discovered is simple. When you train your mind to respond instead of react, pressure becomes your stage, not your enemy. Today, I'm giving you the tools, frameworks, and mindset shifts you need to speak with clarity, courage, and command, even when your nervous system is trying to run for cover. Welcome. This is PAVNESS, Courage Under Pressure. Now let's dive in. Let me take you into a moment I'll never forget, a moment that shows how quickly pressure can hijack your intelligence. Picture this, a high-stakes presentation, critical audience, decisions worth millions about to be made. You're prepared, you know your content cold. You start strong and then someone throws you a question you did not see coming. You feel your stomach drop, your mind races, your heart spikes, and suddenly every smart thought disappears. Your mind goes silent, not calm silent, panic silent. You try to speak and words come out tangled. You hear yourself rambling. You see the expressions on people's faces. You start sweating inside. And the whole time you're thinking, I know this. Why can't I just speak like myself right now? And here's the truth nobody tells you. It wasn't the question that threw you. It was your internal pressure response. Your brain wasn't slow, it was overwhelmed. Your nervous system wasn't broken, it was afraid. Your intelligence wasn't gone, it was blocked by adrenaline. I've been there too. This is why I admire communication experts like Matt Abrahams. His work is brilliant because he teaches something no one else tells leaders. You don't need to be perfect. You need to be prepared for the unprepared moments. He teaches you how to structure your spontaneity, how to answer the question you wish you'd been asked, how to use simple frameworks to think on your feet under fire, how to give your brain a lifeline when pressure tries to shut it down. But here's the twist, and the part no one warns you about. Your ability to think fast is not just about communication tactics. It's about pressure psychology. It's about nervous system regulation. It's about decisional drag. It's about identity safety. It's about your trauma responses under threat, because this is what you're actually fighting. Chaos fragility. Your clarity collapses when pressure spikes. Cognitive rigidity. Your brain narrows its options. Emotional hijack. Your fear gets louder than your logic. Identity collapse, you forget who you are because you fear judgment. Decisional drag, hesitation replaces instinct. So thinking faster isn't about thinking harder. It's about removing the internal noise that steals your clarity. Let me reframe this for you. You don't need to become a different person. You need to create a different internal environment. Your brain thinks fast when it feels safe. Your voice becomes smart when your identity feels anchored. Your clarity returns when your nervous system is regulated. That's why some leaders seem quick and composed under pressure, not because they're smarter, but because they've trained their internal system to stay calm when other people's systems collapse. And today I'm going to teach you how to do that too. I want to give you a PAVNESS tool I teach inside high-pressure boardrooms. It's called the Decisional Drag Disruptor, your 3-step process to think faster and talk smarter under pressure. It works because it rewires your nervous system and your cognition in real time. Step 1, breathe before you speak. This isn't soft, this is tactical. You cannot think quickly when your breath is shallow. It cuts off oxygen to the prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain responsible for thinking clearly. One breath, in through the nose, slow out through the mouth. This resets your brain's danger signal. Step 2, Use a simple structure. This is where Matt Abraham's influence comes in. I love his what so, what now, what model because it gives your brain rails to run on. What? Your point. So what? Why it matters. Now what? What to do next. Pressure kills clarity. Structure saves it. Step 3, answer the question you wish you'd been asked. Pressure makes you feel trapped by the question. Freedom comes when you pivot to the angle that makes the most sense and delivers value. This is not evasion, this is strategic communication. It's what great leaders do naturally. So let's recap the Decisional Drag Disruptor. Breathe, structure, pivot with intention. This is how you think faster without panicking. This is how you speak smarter without spiraling. This is how you turn pressure into clarity, not chaos. Now let's talk about you, because this has always been about you. Maybe you freeze when someone challenges you. Maybe your mind goes blank in a high-stakes meeting. Maybe you ramble because you're trying to fill the silence. Maybe you talk too fast because you're afraid of being cut off. Maybe you overexplain because you're terrified of being misunderstood. Maybe you say something brilliant and immediately regret it because your inner critic attacks you. You're not alone, you're not broken, you're not failing. Your brain is simply tired of performing under emotional threat. So here's what you do next time pressure hits. You slow the moment down so your intelligence can catch up. You breathe before emotion hijacks your cognition. You use structure so clarity replaces panic. You pivot so you can speak from confidence instead of fear. You speak like a leader who trusts their mind, not a performer terrified of judgment, because leaders don't memorize scripts. Leaders master their internal state. All right, I want to leave you with your tactical playbook, the simple actions you can use today. First, when someone asks you a question, pause for half a second. This is not weakness. This is command. Second, use what so what now what for everything. Emails, meetings, spontaneous questions. Your clarity will sharpen instantly. Third, speak in short sentences. Pressure hates simplicity. Your brain loves it. Fourth, practice the Decisional Drag Disruptor once a day in low-stakes moments. Your brain will automate it under high stakes. Fifth, ask yourself, what would I say if I wasn't scared right now? Then say that calmly, concisely, courageously. If you do this, you will not just think faster, you will think cleaner, you will talk smarter, you will lead braver, you will show up as the version of you your future already needs. If this episode helped you, drop a comment with "I choose clarity." If you're a leader trying to stay clear, confident, and courageous in a world that keeps throwing pressure at you, this is your show. Subscribe, share, and stay with me. We are rebuilding your courage under pressure, one decision at a time.